So, do you guys have a ride or die best friend? Someone that's going to be there for you through thick and thin? Well, those relationships aren't just there. Like, you have to put work into that relationship to make it become a ride or die. So my quote is, friendship is a plant we must often water, which I think is you basically get what you put into a relationship. And I'm gonna relate that to my family, my work, and my friends. So I used to not be close with my dad's side of the family. It was like really rough when he went to jail, and I kind of like cut them off. So my dad's side of the family started like calling me, sending me letters, making sure that I was okay, and it kind of like made me want to put effort into the relationship. And I started, writing back, sending one-word text, and sooner or later that one-word text turned into a whole paragraph text, and now I'm really close to some of the members of my dad's side of the family. And I think that shows that the amount of effort you put into a relationship, you kind of get that back in the long run. And my second example is my work. I work in a psych ward, so people are crazy, and my coworkers have to go through a lot with me. And when I have a patient, I'm focused on that patient. But when I hear like one of my coworkers like freaking out, or like one of the patients are running through the halls with something, I kind of have to step back and I have to help my coworker. And I feel like when I help them out, they help me out when I'm going through stuff. Like that time I got chased by a patient with a needle, no. So they helped me out by tripping the patient, and it was great because I didn't get hurt. So I think if I was like stuck up or something, I feel like my coworkers wouldn't help me as much as they do now. So I feel like, again, relationships, if you put more effort into it, it like helps you out in the long run. And my last are my friends. Whew, the things I have put my friends through, like it's so crazy that they're still like by my side. Like I said, I have ride or dies. They've been with me through when I was going through a lot with my family, like with my dad's side of the family. When my mom died, they were there for me, but I'm still there for them. Like when their ex-boyfriends started like cheat on them, and then like they have to slash them tires. Anyway, get what you put into a relationship, and I overall think that in anything you do, if you put effort into the relationship, you kind of get that back. And it's like a plant; you put water in it, and it grows. Thank you.
Because insurance doesn't cover it. You already know.
Plan.
Learn that.
And we put the Skittles on his car.
Yep, Jolly Ranchers, and then we'll take off, we'll break the windows, and then we should in the gas tank because it's so good.
Oh, yeah.
And then when they say that, they're saying, it's not. And then I wonder why I'm single.
I
All that is kind of like, she's like, go.
I like the rhetorical question at the beginning. The tie-in to the topic is fine. The organizational structure is okay. It seems like everybody's using the same organizational structure today. So that's a little redundant, but it's okay. It works. It got you to some pretty valid points. I thought the story on the first point was pretty solid at connecting to the theme that you were talking about. The other points, they don't quite connect to the point that you were making originally, although you do find some interesting things to talk about. This is like the second Carrie Underwood reference we had today. First one, Jesus take the wheel. somebody was talking about that earlier. And a minute ago, didn't she have that song about, the guy's truck and how she backed up the truck? So, yeah. So there's something going on here. There's a theme, I think, on the day. I thought your presentation, there's nice inflection that really seems like you are speaking to us sincerely, and when you are amused or frightened about something, or you were startled about something, you did a nice job conveying those sorts of things, telling the story about your patient attacking you and your coworker coming to your assistance. I thought that was good. There were a few indicators in the first section. I saw a lot more descriptive gestures as you went along. That's nice. Your eye contact is nicely distributed. You usually look out at people, and there is the same sort of thing that I mentioned to somebody earlier. You have a tendency to stand with one foot in front of the other, which makes your balance a little bit awkward. And I think that you'd be in more control and look a little bit more in control if you got both feet, parallel to each other. You'll be better off. I like the fact that you came back to the theme at the end of the speech as well. So that worked pretty well for us. All right. Thank you.
Yay.